looking for the alley-oop, and Tavares full speed ahead.
Oh, he just runs himself a layup line.
Williams gone. Poirier beats everybody down the floor.
Delaney for the three.
And Delaney got the circus shot to fall.
Tompkins right down the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EuroLeague Watchalong, where you get to watch the EuroLeague Game of the Week. I'm your host, Anthony Goods, and we got a very, very special game and a very special guest. We got this gentleman over here just looking so cool, calm, and collected. You know, one of the best point guards to play this game. He's played all over the globe. He's played in Europe, EuroCup, EuroLeague, and now he's continuing his career out in Asia. Please give a nice EuroLeague welcome for Jordan Taylor. Jordan, what's good, bro?
What's good, man? What's good? I appreciate that intro. That's love. I ain't heard, I don't even think my mom talked to me like that no more. So I appreciate that,
man. Nah, for sure, man. Hey, you one player, I've always respected your game. I'm not just saying that because we cool. I've always respected your game. I mean, I never even used to. I watched you in college as well because y'all won a couple games in college, but I've been following your career, man. So it's been impressive to enjoy the ride, man. So, much respect to you, brother. Much respect.
Man, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching our college games too, because I know that was like watching paint dry sometimes. So that's if you was watching Wisconsin play, then you know what I'm saying. I love that. I love that.
Nah, it's all good, man. But we got a very, very special game today. We got Real Madrid, Armani Exchange, Milan. It's gonna be a dogfight, man. And everybody back home, you guys can leave your comments here on YouTube. And if you want to watch this game that we're about to tune into soon, you can head over to EuroLeague.tv. We got a promo code because we like to give stuff out for free. Well, this is not free. We got 20% off. Promo code is PO20. That is the letter P, the letter O, the number 2, and then the number 0. But that excludes those of you that live in Italy and Spain. And as we always do, let's get into a quick recap. Real Madrid holds a 16-3 edge in this head-to-head matchup. Last time they met, Real Madrid won by 2 points, 73-75 on the road. But they almost lost a 11-point lead in the last 2 minutes. But Fabian Cosur finished with 17 points. Yabusele added 15, and for Milan they had a game high from Siobhan Shields, who's dunking right there, who had 18 points, and Sergio Rodriguez chipped in with 10. The last time these teams played, not each other, but individually, in a rescheduled game from round 20, Real Madrid just lost to Red Star, which was very surprising for me. I got a lot of texts from my Red Star fans. Rudy Fernandez had a tweet saying, the word is work and nothing more. Madristas need you more than ever on Thursday. Part of the defeat goes through me. So I said work, work, work. A la Madrid, as they've now lost 4 in a row, which I know Real is not accustomed to. And on the flip side, Milan was able to win by 1 point against Panathinaikos. They got back to their winning ways as they took a loss the week before in the same city when they lost to Olympiacos. So that was an interesting game, but. Yeah, here we are. And actually, we have this from Eurostep from that Olympiacos game. Or not. Okay. Or not. So, I put everybody on the spot. So, it's my turn to put you on the spot. I need a prediction, and this is written in stone. There's no going back. We're all men of our words on this show. So, I need your prediction while it's 0-0. Need to know.
Man, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go with Madrid. That size that they got, I think, is just gonna wear Milan down. But it's tough though, because I'm a Malcolm Delaney fan. I love watching him play, especially when he's in Europe. But yeah, I got to rock with Madrid. My boy Gershon Yabusele, I got to play with him at ASVEL, and I just think that size and the versatility that they have is going to be too much. So, yeah, I got to rock with Madrid.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely going to be kind of like the battle today is the David versus Goliath. Yeah, I think Malcolm's going to have a good game. I think he's been looking better. The second half of the EuroLeague season. I know he was battling some injuries early on, so I expect him to have a good game today. But I'm also looking to see what Melly's going to do. Man, he's he's crafty. He's crafty, and like I said, it's the David and Goliath battle today. So I'm excited to see how this one plays out, man. But yeah, I'm going with Milan. And if it's any indication of what's about to happen, I have a losing record on the Watchalong, just so you know. But I have been winning as of late. So I really don't know what to expect. But overall, I'm definitely sub 500. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, man, part of my decision is just going with law averages. I can't see Madrid. What they lost 4 in a row, so I can't. They're 5 in a row in Madrid. Yeah, I got to go with law averages, make that come back. So we gonna see though.
Yeah, nah, I agree. I can't see them losing 5 in a row, but I just feel like Madrid is missing. They're missing a lot, man. I mean, they're missing something. I think that what I saw the last game that we had on the Watchalong, they just weren't getting enough paint touches. They didn't have guards like they've had in the past. They had guards that were always able to get in the paint, break the defense down, and it's tough because I feel like a lot of their paint touches are through their bigs. If they catch them on pick and roll, but if they don't, then it's like, what are you getting? So, yeah, I want Real to get back to their winning ways, but I think Milan is definitely on point. But we got a YouTube comment from Venetis. Venetis says, "Hey, hello, Venetis. Thank you for stopping by, and everybody else tuned in. Y'all could leave your comments if you got questions for Jordan. I think he probably speaks French too. He spent some time in France. If you guys want him to respond in France, let's put him on the spot and see what see if we can go viral.
Je parle français un petit peu. un petit peu. That's all you're going to get out of me. That's it. But, man.
There you go.
No, Madrid got a lot of – oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, everybody back home, please give us your predictions. We want to know who you guys are riding with, who's going to win, and who you guys think the MVP of this game will be. That'll be an interesting conversation as well. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say Madrid got all that. They got a lot of different action, man. Just with the down screens they got and with the big men they got posting up G and all that. I don't even know. Is Anthony playing? Randolph?
Yeah, he's been playing lately. So yeah, it's been good to see him back out there. It's been good to see him back out there. Yeah, man. I mean, they just have so many. They got so many bigs, man. I mean, you got Trey Tompkins. You got Randolph, Yabusele. I mean, they hit you with bigs for days, and they all give you kind of like a little bit of a different look. But I just think that and I like their guards, but I just think the guard play just hasn't been up to par lately. But they got a Hurtel's back last game, and I think he'll definitely help there in that department, but.
They definitely missing Campazzo, I think, from what I've seen. Just that dynamic play. That's kind of like you said, the last piece that they missing. But shoot, like I said, even not just bigs but wings. I mean, you throw Jeff Taylor out there for his 10, 15 minutes, whatever he playing now. It's like they just keep coming at you with bodies. It's like they'll sit 3 guys out, but it's like, oh shoot, you might have an advantage, but it's like, nah, never mind. Like,
never mind. That's what I feel like. That's what Real Madrid has been able to do. Year in and year out, just keeping that core together and just kind of keeping that army strong. You know what I mean? Like they kind of keep these guys, they kind of keep these guys coming. Like 1-5 is out there, then they bring that next 5 that's like just as strong or capable of starting on another team. So yeah, man, I think they're I think they're solid, man. But this Real Madrid team's a little different, man. It's a little different than years past. It's a little different.
You get. I would like to see Madrid with an American guard, man. I think that would be interesting to see, or like a real athletic guard one of these years. I don't know if that's ever really in their plans, but I think that would be dope to see.
Yeah, I mean it'll be interesting, man. Because I mean so much of what they do is not based off of athleticism. They just out execute you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like. Yeah. They don't really need that athleticism, like, if they can substitute it for, somebody else is going to, settle down and, make the right play. But it would be nice, man, as they're about to jump it off now. And, yeah, man, I like Nigel, man. I think I like to see Nigel get more aggressive. Because I think he's, he plays solid, and I also think he's creative enough to get into the paint, especially off pick and rolls and things of that nature. He just he just needs to get a little more aggressive, but it's just tough, man. That system. It's just that system. Delaney getting aggressive early. I like it.
Man.
I like it, man.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, man, but I mean, I think the big problem with Madrid lately is they failed to score more than 68 points, and in all of they're losing games, and they're in a bit of a offensive crisis. You know what I'm saying? They even last game. I mean, they're playing against Red Star. Red Star is one of the top defensive teams in the league, so I mean, obviously you expect that game to be low scoring, but. I mean, I just felt like this has kind of been their problem, like all year, is just getting consistent scoring. You know what I mean? In a lot of their games.
But yeah, I think that a lot of that goes back to just having a playmaker. Nowadays, I just feel like it's hard. It's getting harder and harder to out execute people like that. Like that playmaker is different.
Yeah,
and that playmaker is different. So
yeah, man. So it's the point guard era. It's the point guard era, man.
And it's crazy because I remember when I got to, I'm sure yourself as well, when I got to Europe, and it was like, I didn't watch a ton of EuroLeague, and when I did, I was like, man, this is slow like Wisconsin, and it's like you throwing it inside. I forgot who was big fella from Milan, that was in Milan then, Barusis. Yeah, and like that was everything. So it seems like Europe's always been just like, maybe like 5 years behind what's going on in the league, but it's the way that they play in EuroLeague now is so much fun, man. That's the most fun I've had playing basketball since college. The year I spent in ASVEL, just the crowds and the style of play was spread out. There was space. It was a lot of fun. A lot of high level guys out there now too. So I mean, there always has been, but
right, yeah, no, I can imagine. I can imagine, man. It's definitely, especially at the EuroLeague level. I mean, you play your domestic leagues, you're gonna have like decent crowds and stuff. And I think that, outside of the gameplay, that's one thing that makes Europe special is the crowds. And I think, in Europe, the crowds don't get better than the EuroLeague crowds, man. And and the energy in the building for those games, man, it's electric. So. I can imagine, but Troy Daniels hits the tray ball. Okay, Troy, man, he's been it's been taking him a while to get some time, man. I'm glad that he's starting to get comfortable, man, and he's getting the start here. He was a player that I was excited to see play once he signed to Milan, and and it's always an adjustment, coming from the States, playing that style of play, and then coming back over here, but. I hope he has a big game today.
Man, listen, I think as I've gotten older, I might have more respect for the dudes that come from the States who spent, whether it's the league or whatever, and come to Europe and are able to make that adjustment, able to kind of stick with it. I've always had this theory that the small school college guys do better in Europe than some of the big school guys because they're more willing to. I don't want to say work, but just. They're more willing to adjust. I think maybe the ego is not as big or whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it is, but
I mean, I think a lot of his perspective too. You're not gonna be out there complaining, and I mean, it's different, man. But I'm glad to see Real Madrid's off to a good start, at least scoring the ball. They struggled like the last couple of weeks, especially in like early in the games. They've been struggling to put up points, so. I'm glad they're able to see the ball go in the hole a little bit, and both teams are out here scoring.
Your boy Melly.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I like him.
Hey,
I like him, man.
He's one of the dudes I've got to watch kind of like grow up from afar because he was in, I think, was he in Milan? Where was he when I first got to Europe? I think he was in Milan when I first got to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As a young cat, and they were talking about he was going to the league, and I was like, you know how us Americans are, like we always a little jaded at first with everything.
Right.
So watching him grow up, man, he could play, man. He could really play. I think he'd even be better now in the league. I think he went to the league like even a year too early, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he's definitely tough, man, and that's why I'm also interested to see Gabriel Deck, with Real now that he's come back. I'm just always interested to see how guys' games change. It's kind of like, with Americans, like how we play in the States versus when we were in Europe a few years, completely changes. Like, you know what I mean? And I think on the flip side, like when you have these European players that go play in the States and the NBA, and then they come back over to Europe, their game changes and stuff, and it's a completely different environment. So I'm interested to see how his game is now. Now that he's back on this side. Oh, that looked like it could have been offensive. Oh, that's an and one. That's an and one. Okay, Melly.
He ain't have to. G ain't have to fall like that. G too big to be falling like that. You can't hit him that hard now. Like, come on.
Like he like.
Man,
he's been having a heck of a year, man. His first year in with Madrid, though, man, he stepped right in and it was a factor from the very first game, man. He's tough. I mean, I've always liked him in ASVEL, but it's just different going from one team to another, especially a team like Real that's been together so long, and they've got these legendary players, and just trying to find your way and your role in there. Sometimes the experience can be a little daunting. So, I'm glad he's doing well, man. That's super dope.
When he came, I think maybe like a month or two before COVID had hit, and he was a breath of fresh air. Like, just for someone I only got to play with for a month or so, like he was fun to play with, man. The way he ran the floor and all the things he did, he's just so versatile in the European game. So in fact, he was kind of that one thing, and we started off so solid that year, and then we kind of tailed off because we didn't have a dude like that. So I wish we would have had him all year. I wish I would have to play with him more. So I'm happy to see him doing what he's doing.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And as always, we have we got our player head-to-head matchup. We got a Sergio Ewell versus Malcolm Delaney. Both are wearing number 23. Sergio was the 2016-2017 EuroLeague MVP, two-time champ. He's averaging 7.6 points, 2.3 assists in 26 games this season. It's his 16th consecutive season with Real Madrid, and he's one of three players that's over 3,000 points and 1,000 assists in EuroLeague history. Malcolm Delaney, he's been named to the All EuroLeague team, and he played at the Final Four. This season, he's averaging 10.4 points, 2.8 assists, Delaney's another guy with an amazing resume. He's played everywhere as well. He's always been a winner. So we're gonna watch these two cats and see who has the bigger impact on the game. These are the focus players today. So we'll check them out. But yeah, man. But going back to Yabusele, man, I think he's such a dope compliment, I think, for Tavares too, because he's strong, he stretches the floor, he puts it on the floor, like he does so many things, but he's also another bruiser. You know what I mean? Which is rare. It's rare you find a bruiser that's also stretching the floor, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a motor guy. You know, that's tough.
Yeah. He's gonna be one of the more versatile players in Europe for a minute to come. So I just hope he stays healthy and all that, because like I said, you could see it like the second practice he was with us. That was a nice pass. Tavares, man, that dude's a cheat code. He's like a mind player.
He is. I mean, you see him with his arms out at the free throw line. He might touch like lane line to lane line, like when his arms is out.
Yeah. That's the only dude that I ever you had to worry you coming off a ball screen. He's standing at the free throw line. You really thinking about that? Can I shoot this three? Like,
he might get this one. Right?
He might get to it. Like, just throw it. Let me check.
Bro, it appears like some of the screens that he sets, man. I mean, he makes contact. Like, he's a headhunter. He's a headhunter, man. He's a big dude.
Man, I just remember when Campazzo was there, it's like you really had to try. Campazzo's so fast, so it's hard to really pressure him like that. But this dude might just mess around and just throw it at the rim from half court. You know, you got your arms down. Next thing you know, you get subbed out because you wasn't pressuring Campazzo. I don't know what you want me to do.
Right. Yeah.
That's tough.
And Nigel, getting back to the basket, we got a score of 15-12. Real Madrid is they back in rhythm. It looks like they must have had some intense practices, man, because they on point right now.
Yeah,
they go. Tavares changing another shot.
Man,
Tavares making some shots you ain't know you had,
bro. Can't even make the pass after. Like, that was like, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy.
Man,
that's what you're talking about too, with Nigel getting in the paint like that. That's what they need.
Yeah, that's what they need, man. And Madrid is hooping as Milan calls a timeout. We got a score of 19-12. Gabriel Deck just had a leak out. Everybody back home, if you guys are watching this game, or if you guys want to watch this game, you can head over to EuroLeague.tv. You can watch this game and many more. There's a lot of dope features on it. But if you want, we got a promo code to get 20% off a monthly subscription to EuroLeague TV, off your first month of the monthly subscription. The promo code is PO20. It's P, the letter P, the letter O, the number 2, and the number 0. But that excludes those of you that live in Italy and Spain. And don't forget to hit the comment section. Let us know y'all thoughts, who y'all think gonna win this game. Jordan picked Real Madrid. I picked Milan. So let us know who y'all riding with. But yeah, man. So what were some of your favorite memories from EuroLeague, your EuroLeague season with ASVEL?
Shoot, man, it was so many. Like, I mean, honestly, like I said, it was probably the most fun I had playing basketball since I had left college, and I really didn't expect it. One of the best ones was probably just, we started off the season with both Greek teams at home. And so we beat Olympiacos, Spanoulis, I'm saying my man Will Cherry was on the team. And then probably we played Panathinaikos with Nick was there, Kalatis, and we kind of had a little bit of a come from behind win. Lighty got a stop. I think I hit a free throw to go ahead, and then Lighty got a stop. It's a great individual defense. That's good defense right there. It's a great individual defense at the end of the game, and we started kind of mobbing on the floor after that. And I was like, I don't think that was the second game, and we was 2-0. Obviously, he wasn't picked to finish that great, so just that energy. Right. I remember thinking like, man, like I'm really, this is fun. Like this is a lot of fun. Right. And I just remember just kind of being stuck in that moment. So I think that game in particular, obviously, hitting a shot against Cheska to beat Cheska at home was dope for me. I had been struggling from the field a little bit at the time, so and after that, TP Tony kind of called me, congratulated me, so that was kind of a surreal, cool feeling just to have. But man, there was a ton. That ASVEL was a dope organization for real. Tony was great while I was there. TJ, all them good people out there. So, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm getting older. I need to hit them up, see if they'll give me one of them Laker vet minimum deals or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so how involved was Tony with ASVEL back then?
Man, that year he was super involved because that was the first year he had retired. Okay. So he was out there quite a bit. I don't remember exactly how many games he was at, but he was at quite a few games. He was making sure we would take care of if you ever needed anything. Like we all, just reach out, let him know. So he was super involved. Yeah, that was tough too. Nice finish.
That's a nice finish.
Super involved, and then obviously TJ being around. His pops was around too, so it was just a real cool experience, man. Real cool experience.
Yeah, that's super dope, man. That's a good pass. Milan, they out here executing, man. Gabriel Deck getting off to a crazy start though, man. I didn't expect him to come out firing out like he is, but Gabriel Deck is he out there hooping right now.
It's crazy, but he's doing his thing. Look a whole lot different in EuroLeague. I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's got let's see, Yabusele got 7. Deck got a couple buckets. But yeah, man. So what was like your welcome to EuroLeague moment? Like a moment that just caught you like, yo, this level's different.
Oh man, honestly, it was because like you know what I'm saying, you've been there, we all been there at that level, but then especially for me, it took me a minute to get to EuroLeague. I had some opportunities earlier in my career, but just had some injuries. So honestly, I can remember it the exact moment when we was playing Panathinaikos in the second game, and I hadn't played. We was playing Tyrese Rice, and I think he had to be like 36 at the time or something like that. And I mean, I grew up watching Tyrese play because one of my big bros, Troy Bell, went to Boston College, so I watched a lot of Boston College when he was there after he left. Yeah, and this dude, like obviously sit on his left hand, like make him put it in his right. I'm sitting on this man left hand, like left. This man still ripped through, went left fast as hell, fast as all could be, and one to the left. Coach looking at me like, screaming from the sideline. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Right.
What you want me to do? So
that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I think a lot of players are like that. Real quick, Mikan Nenezovic, what is the result of the Red Star Maccabi game? Red Star won that game 84-77. It's the result from the Red Star Maccabi game. Red Star done got 2 in a row. Check them out. But yeah, I mean, there's just certain players, man. They got tendencies, and no matter what, they're gonna get to their strengths. like Micic. Micic, we talk about it on the show all the time. He's always going right, but you can't stop him from going right.
You can't do nothing.
Certain things are just going to happen. It's the universe.
Man.
No matter what you do.
Taxes and them dudes doing that. Deshaun is like that. Thomas. Deshaun Thomas is left man.
DT. Yeah.
Played against him a couple times. I swear I'd have knocked the ball out his hands going left, and he still somehow get it in the air and put it on the glass or something. Like, come on, man.
Right. Ooh, that's a good pass.
Tough pass. Great pass.
Yeah, man. They hooping right now. Yeah, Real Madrid That is the end of the first quarter. Real Madrid is up 25-16. And that is the end of the first quarter. They out here hooping and executing, and looks like the law of averages is definitely winning. But on another note, EuroLeague Fantasy Challenge is still live and kicking. It's the first free of charge online game that gives EuroLeague fans a chance to select, manage your own teams, buy trade players. You get to be a GM for the day. Here's the best team that you could have chosen in this past week. As you look at the players there, you got Rubik, Exum, Nebo, Mitrovic, and Micic, and the credits that it would cost to select those players. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for the Fantasy Challenge, head over to fantasychallenge.euroleague.net if you want to go and create your own team. Our fantasy expert Mike recommends Chris Kamadi. He's a steal at 4.9 credits and 8.6. He's averaging 8.6 points and coming off of a 17.6 round 28 game. And Sasha Vezenkov, of course, would be a nice little pickup for you guys. And if you want to watch this game, head over to EuroLeague.tv. And you can get your 20% off with the promo code PO20. But yeah, man, Gabriel Deck, they highlighting him right now. Got 8 points early. As Real Madrid is they rolling right now. 25 points in a quarter in 10 minutes. Something's going right. Something's going right. I ain't expecting him to come out there like this.
I try to tell you.
I ain't expecting them to come out like this, but nah, man. And I think as we've seen, they've been able to get some paint touches, man. I think that's the main difference that I've seen, as opposed to some of the games that I've seen that they've lost, where they were just kind of swinging the ball around. They're able to get the ball deep, man, and. But yeah, Milan looking a little out of sorts, especially not having Sergio Rodriguez on this trip. It's definitely gonna play a role. But I think they can.
That hurts.
They'll be able to figure it out, man. They ain't gonna let me down, man. Not this early. I've lost a lot of watch-along games, but I don't think I've gotten blown out. I've lost some close ones, but I don't think I got blown out.
Listen. It's this scary hours for you right now. It's scary hours for you because this what we talked. I mean, this where Madrid. You look at who they got out there, and obviously no disrespect to anybody on Milan, but it's like that's a whole other starting five, on a Final Four team. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Hortel
sure.
hang out there,
yeah.
Poirier might be one of the more talented dudes on the floor. He playing he's just fitting the role.
Nah, for sure. That's the thing with Madrid, man. They just keep hitting you with bodies and experienced bodies. You know what I mean?
Man.
It's definitely tough. But I got faith. We're gonna have some heroics. Madrid. Milan got some shooters, man. They got some shooters, man.
Yeah, they do.
No league is safe. No lead is safe in EuroLeague, man. They gonna creep back into this.
There
one.
you go,
So
right on cue.
Right on cue, man. We right there. We right there. But EuroLeague and EuroHoops recently posted a list of the league's oldest players, and on that list, playing tonight, you got Sergio Rodriguez, Kyle Hines, and Rudy Fernandez. You think older players are having longer careers than they did before? What's your feel on that?
In general or in EuroLeague?
In general.
Oh yeah, in general for sure. I mean, LeBron and obviously Tom Brady, among those dudes have kind of reshaped. Yeah, athletes in general have kind of reshaped how long you could play. Like, I remember, shoot, I'm 32 now. I remember coming up with, like, Barkley was kind of falling down or breaking down at like 33, and a lot of cats were kind of slowing down at that 33, and now dudes 30. They talking about dudes being in their prime at 32. So it's like, you would get, as far as like KD and them, and then obviously, you know, like you said, Rudy Fernandez, Kyle Hines look like he's still 28. Look like he's 28, and I'm sure he might be slowing down movement wise, but yeah, these dudes are playing. Guys are playing longer and longer. It's actually kind of interesting to see what's going to happen, like how that affects opportunities in EuroLeague for real. Because they love experience there.
For sure, man. And I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it has to do with the, just the advancement in technology and stuff like that. But also, I think coaching, and especially in Europe, I think they're also starting to scale back on probably what may have been kind of the norm back in the day, as far as like not resting guys and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I think they're really starting to kind of buy into rest and recovery, as this information becomes more readily available. And I think that, it's starting to pay off for a lot of guys. I mean, you look at somebody like Rudy Fernandez, man, it's like, and even Sergio, these guys have been playing at a high level, multiple games, playing, 2 and 3 different leagues, playing in the summer, like, for years and years on end. So it's really cool to see these older players playing. But like you said, it would be interesting to see how that affects opportunities for younger players, because, they do love experience in Europe. They do put a lot of weight on that. And, we'll see how that affects the future. But I think these older players, man, it's just dope seeing. I don't know. Oh shoot!
Tarzewski,
put that right on his head,
man.
No, but I think it's really dope. It's really dope to see older players at a high level, just still being successful, like Kyle Hines continuing to get to the Final Four and things like that. Yeah. Man, it's really dope to see.
Yeah, I think too, like EuroLeague kind of has that advantage as a product, in the sense that the game's only 40 minutes and guys are only playing 20 minutes. Guys are playing 20, 25 minutes. So everybody's playing so hard. Like, as a fan, like, that's one thing that I love about Euro. Like, guys, every game, the saying, every game matters, like that ain't even just marketing. Like, they mean that. Like, you know what I mean? The guys are playing so hard, and it's like, now as far as that goes, there's less games, so you can kind of afford to do that along with the rest, and still have a long career. So that's the other thing that's I think is dope for these older guys. You don't really have to sacrifice the level of play or the intensity of play, but can still get that longevity in your career because of the way it's set up.
And I also think too, you just become smarter and start taking care of your body more. I knew, later years of my career, I was stretching and foam rolling every morning. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay. I'm getting a little saucy on the on the push, but I think the personal investment becomes greater as you get older, because you just don't want to fall off because of age. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had so many surgeries or injuries in my career that I had to learn that at a younger age, that if I wanted to hang around, I had to start taking care of my body. Matter of fact, my home, I was in Vegas one summer for a birthday party, or maybe a bachelor party, and I think my homeboy walked in on me in the bathroom doing a hip flexor stretch in the bathroom at Vegas. Like, oh man, we standing too much. Hold on now.
I know that's right.
Definitely priorities change up and mature.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to, man. extend that career, man. Got to get that. Got to get those last years in, man. As healthy as possible, or as painless as possible. Especially once you got all the miles and practices on those knees. Gotta soften the blow, man. And but back to the game, man. Milan done crept back in this thing, man. I told y'all, I don't get blown out. I don't get blown out, man. I might take a L, but I don't get blown out. Not on the Watchalong. Not on the Watchalong, man. We got a 2-point game now, 27-25, with 5:46 left in the first half. Just like that, man. And I think too. This is where it gets scary because, I don't know if you've been on losing teams, but when you're on a losing team and you've lost a few in a row and that game start getting light, man, it's almost becomes like a habit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, again, you know what I mean? And things just start going wrong. Like, it's a weird mentality that goes on, like when you're in that funk. So I think if this game stays close, late, I think it's definitely going to become, somewhat of an advantage for Milan because there's going to be a little more pressure on Real to not lose another game, especially at the crib.
Yeah. That's what D Wade, man. D Wade just said that the other day. He said winning is contagious, but losing is contagious too. People don't be talking about that, right? That mindset. So it's no question there.
Yeah, it's like. You could try to act like you forgot, but you'll never forget. Like, what happened last week. You know what happened. Fact. We ain't thinking about that game. Like, all right. They be knowing, man. So, I think, Milan definitely need to keep it close, man. But they right there, though. They right there. So we got to score 29-27, quick little 2-point game.
Man, that block that Poirier just had too. That was crazy.
Yeah, nah, he ran him down. That's one thing I love about EuroLeague basketball is you'll have like big sprinting the floor. You'll have the top scorer picking up full court. Like you just have so many things that. You don't always expect at certain levels of basketball, but you'll have it in EuroLeague basketball as Milan is just taking a lead just like that, 30-29. Somebody called a timeout. That's what I'm talking about. Real Madrid calls a timeout. Milan's up 30-29, man. You might as well start the bus. Milan about to start rolling, man. Start the bus. Time to go home. Game over. Start the bus.
Madrid done got complacent, man. But man, starters back in, man.
They got
Tavares
they gonna be all right. But so you played for the current Monaco coach Sasha Obradovic and with Alba Berlin, and you played with the last Monaco coach Zvezdan Mitrovic. So. What differences do you remember between the two coaches? What did you like about them, and what were a couple of differences between them? What did you like about both of them, and what were some differences between them?
Man, so I had Sasha in Berlin, like you said, when I was 25, and Coach Zvezdan I had in at about 30. So the main difference was, just kind of the practice schedule for one. The practice was a little lighter with Zvezdan, which at 30 I appreciated. That I definitely appreciated. I think that Zvezdan, when you give him some experience and guys that are, going to take what they're doing professionally and really take care of their own business. Not to say that them guys in Monaco weren't. But when you give him that type of group, I think he's really good, and you buy into his system. It's more about like individual defense, containing your man, and pick and roll is 2-on-1 coverage, whereas Sasha's more about defensively, more about a team defensive scheme. You're pressuring the ball, but everybody's engaged, everybody's in the gaps, stuff like that. At least when we were in Berlin. So I think from a philosophical standpoint, that would be the biggest difference. And then obviously Sasha is just intense, man. Like he's intense, and that's honestly what he's one of them dudes. You know how you say when you playing for him, you just kind of like some days, man, like.
Yeah.
But then when you get done with the season, you like, all right, like this dude really knows basketball, and he pushed you and all that. So he definitely has that in him. And I unfortunately got hurt the year after playing with him, but he's one of my favorite coaches in Europe. Just he really knows he knows basketball. Like you could tell he knows basketball, like loves the game. So it was dope playing for him. Dope playing for both though.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up, man. I always wonder how, like, everybody has different experiences with coaches. And then, an interesting point too is sometimes your age that you have a coach kind of filters that experience as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's that was an interesting point you bringing up 25 versus 30. A lot of coaches, like if you would have had Sasha at 30 years old, like it'd have been tough.
Might have been retired after.
For sure, man. But Madrid done crept back in the lead. Yabusele's continuing to pour it on as he just hit a tray ball, but now we're at a 34-32 lead. It's we're going back and forth, and Kyle Hines has just reached 250 steals in his career. He continues to get it done defensively, and as he's also become EuroLeague's all-time leading offensive rebounder in history. He wrote on Twitter, and the highlights included, "Wow, can't believe it! It's an honor to be able to compete at the highest level in EuroLeague. I guess I should thank my teammates for all their missed shots throughout my career." So, it's funny, man. Like, a player like Kyle Hines, man, he's one of the most valued teammates I think anybody can have, because it's like you need those guys that are going to do the dirty work and be happy about it. You know what I mean? And be proud. Those X Factor guys, man, are huge to a team's success. Man, Madrid keep getting in that paint.
Man, they're getting there. I'm telling you, see. Nigel Williams-Goss hit a tough shot. I don't know about that. Yeah, coach had to say something to him about that. But no, Kyle's story is one of the coolest, I think, in basketball. Like, regardless of level, continent, whatever, man. It's just from where he started to where he came from, and he's become a EuroLeague like legend. That's something not very many people, but let alone people, but Americans will be able to say. So that's dude can't be taller than 6'2".
But he bought into a role, and he just had like such a high level of success, man. I really think Kyle Hines deserves to be in like the Basketball Hall of Fame, like period. You know what I mean? I'm talking about in Massachusetts. Like I think he deserves that, man. He's tough. And his career, man, it's just been it's been phenomenal. It's inspiring, and I think he deserves that respect. And Real's hitting, boy, they done came.
Man, about it,
They done snapped out. They done woke back up.
Slow start to the quarter. No, I cannot disagree with that. I mean, I think like in Europe, especially in Europe, I mean everywhere, but especially in Europe, you talk about, guys like who gets what opportunity, and especially, there's only there's limited spots for Americans specifically in EuroLeague, but for him to get not only get that opportunity, but then just take advantage of the way every opportunity he's been given is a testament to kind of how his work and just his cliche, but determination for real. Like, man, it's crazy. So I can't disagree with that. He probably should get a look for the Hall of Fame. So he got 3 titles.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's got 3, and he's been to countless Final Fours and stuff like that. So we'll see, man, when it's all said and done. He's still got some playing to do, but It looks like Real Madrid had a gym session that was caught on social media. We got a little clip from that. I'm sure we're going to see Tavares eating the weights. I feel like Tavares. Be eating them. He's going to eat that med ball. When you were in EuroLeague, how often did y'all lift?
Man, we probably lift like twice a week, I'd say. Probably twice a week. The schedule just so, we were in between EuroLeague and French League games, we were in, say, whether it was Orleans and going to Madrid, then going to Barca, then back home and chilling so it's just like man, it's daunting. It's a lot. It was a lot. That was also one of the cool things. Like it's like as an American, like it has a little bit of an NBA feel to it in terms of schedule, which is cool. I thought you used to play a lot of games. Ain't nothing like going from Paris to Madrid, back to Lyon, to Moscow or whatever. Like you go city to city, like it's crazy. It's to Munich, so Berlin, like it was dope. It's one of the best cities in the world.
It's definitely a valuable experience, man. For sure, it's a valuable experience. But we got a 41-38 lead for Real Madrid. 5.8 seconds left at the end of the first. Half. Looks like Messina's drawing up he's drawing something up. I think I'm interested to see what he runs out of this ATO right here, man. 5.8 seconds. This is where I think you see what coaches got in their bags. You know what I mean? At the end of halves, end of quarters, after timeouts, this is where coaches kind of get to flex a little bit.
Yeah.
See if they can catch the other coach off guard. So I'm interested to see what they run out of this one. They've been getting contributions from everywhere on the Milan side.
The most impressive thing about Kyle Hines, man, his hairline's still intact. It's impressive, man. Shoot, he's
still there, man.
Still rocking, man. Basic and got it all.
Catch,
wow.
bucket, baby. Bucket, Troy Daniels.
That's not how you want to end for Madrid.
That's a tough way to end the first. That's a tough way to end the first half, and we got a tie game, 41-41 at the half. Troy Daniels just hits a three. It was a tough catch too. It looked like he bobbled it a little bit, but he still knocked it down. And we tied up at the half, man. Who was the most impressive player that first half to you?
Man, honestly, I thought it was Deck at first, but shoot, now looking at the stat sheet, I guess Troy Daniels going to take it with recency effect. But I thought Deck, the way that he was kind of attacking the rim, was big for Madrid to get them going early on. Obviously, Tavares is Tavares, but definitely Deck with his aggressiveness. I need that back in the second half, man.
I think Deck's aggressiveness, man. And his energy, man, that's contagious, and I think that's what it was. That's what was kind of powering Madrid early on in the game. But I'm glad to see Troy Daniels playing. But we're gonna see. We'll see how this second half plays out. But everybody back home, stay tuned, and we got some of your halftime entertainment coming up right now.
We're in Athens, the cradle of civilization, the birthplace of democracy, as Olympiacos host Panathinaikos.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
That is a furious, ferocious slam dunk.
I'm strong and rocking the rim. Local pride and plenty of passion at stake. It promises to be a thriller.
Željko je najtrofejniji trener u Evropi.
Željko Obradović is probably one of the greatest basketball minds in the world. He has 9 EuroLeague titles, which is more than double than the second coach ever had in the history of EuroLeague.
He can give you everything. Inside the court, you know everything.
There was something inside of the team that, I couldn't describe. We were unstoppable.
Partizan želi da se vrati u EuroLeague. U jednoj reči, legenda.
Well, first time we saw Yabusel playing in front of us was 2 years ago when he came with ASVEL. We got up to our locker room and we said, this guy is a Real Madrid player.
Gerson Yabusel, he is just taking over the game here.
Yabusel, little Euro step and a dancing bear! The big fella with some fancy footwork.
Gerson Yabusel, nobody can stop him.
To me, he's a beast, and that's what I think the team needed in Real Madrid. A guy like him that is very, very strong, and his ability to score and pass, I think he's very smart. And he surprised me every time when I see his body. I'm like, this guy cannot jump like this. It's not possible, or move his feet like that. But he's a great dancer. He was boxing, so I guess it helped his footwork.
Precision from the perimeter, power in the paint. Gerson Yabusel is making a seismic impact in his first season at Real Madrid.
It's nothing you can do with energy. You have it. It's been amazing coming in here, being in the gym every day. We have so much advantage, So I'm so happy to be part of this family. For me and for my family, we're so grateful to be here, and I've never said it enough.
We didn't have no doubts about that Yabusel, the way he was going to play for us, but it was real quick the way he, let's say, got impact on the team. Probably he was helped by a bad thing for us. We had people injured on his position, so he got to get a lot of minutes, a lot of confidence, and for sure he did great things.
After making his EuroLeague bow in 2020 for LDLC ASVEL Villeurbanne, Yabusel switched to the 10-time champions last summer, quickly becoming a fan favourite and key to Real's push for the postseason.
It's been different, ASVEL, we had good players on the team, but for sure, I was having maybe a little bit more the ball, or try to make a play. My role on the team was a little bit different. So coming in here, I had to adapt, adjust, read, try to see what I can do to help the team.
Yeah, every day he's doing 100% on the practice, staying shooting after and before practice. He's working a lot, and you can see the effort that he give outside or on the practice during the game. We talk a lot. You can see him on the court. He's on the court like outside the court. Great energy, smiling all the time. So it's great for the chemistry of the team. It's really great to have players or people like that.
Not looking at what's going on, I'm just playing the game, and sometimes it goes my way, sometimes it goes somebody else's way, So I'm really not focusing on that. I'm just going on the court and try to give 200%. Definitely try to do everything to go on the top, and try to progress, learn, and just be ready for whatever we're gonna have in front of us. Try to beat every team, and for sure, win title would be the best thing.
That was your man, Yabusel, with the nice little feature on him, man. He's what was his work ethic like out in ASVEL? I know you guys were together for a short period of time, but what were things that you noticed about his work ethic like outside of games?
Man, honestly, I what you noticed was his energy. It's like he literally did not stop. And honestly, what I think Kasur has said he was like, man, you don't know how this dude this big, how his feet move like that. And I was just kind of like, this dude is really, really moving like all the time. I'm over here like, low key moving like a guard, not like a guard, but not like a guard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just So as far as like work ethic, being in the gym, like he did a good job of getting shots up from what I remember. But his energy just really stood out to me, and it was an infectious type energy. Like it really energized the rest of the team. Even for us to just to get up and down the floor, get the ball out of the net, you know, get into sets faster. Like he has that type of effect, which was dope for me as a point guard because, you know, that's obviously our role to kind of energize a team, get people where you're supposed to go. To have a dude that energizes you like that it was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. That's super cool, man. I think they, you know, one thing I like about him is obviously his mobility, you know, for his size. But I think to see how he's adjusted so quickly, you know, on Real, I think there's just a level of basketball intelligence that he has. You know, I think certain players, you know, and not saying that, you know, they don't have basketball IQ, but to come into a system like that, you know, to play for Pablo Lasso and just come in and almost like get it like you've been playing there forever, you know, you definitely have to have, you know, a level of IQ that is elite. And I think also, you know, one thing that I think also probably makes him a lot more comfortable is just having other, you know, French players on the team. You know, I think that's one thing as Americans going to certain teams, you know, having people that, you know, are from where you're from that you can connect with and talk to in your native tongue. It makes the experience more enjoyable, and a happy player is a better player. So, and I know a lot of French players that play outside of France, they don't really have that. You know what I mean? They don't really have that other French guy on that team. But to have multiple guys from France on your squad is definitely a benefit for him, I'm sure, in adjusting.
Yeah, no doubt. I know them French dudes too. I swear they want to be Spanish a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I swear, I got to shout out my boy Edwin Jackson, man. That dude, I feel like he spoke more Spanish than he did French. You know, that's my guy. So I got to shout him out.
He was in Spain for a minute, though. He was in Spain for
yeah. I used to tease him, man.
That's hilarious, man. But taking a look around EuroLeague, your former team, Alba Berlin's putting it on Olympiacos right now. They're up 90-75. Maldo Low, he's out there getting off of 27. My boy Oscar Da Silva, Stanford grad with 7 boards, and Tamir Blatt with 7 assists over there. So that game is looking like that was out of hand as it's just come to the end. Baskonia is beating your other team, ASVEL. They're up 68-64 right now with a minute to go in that game. Let's see who's performing well. In that game. It looks like Paul Lacombe has 16, and nobody else has broken double figures for ASVEL. And Alec Peters is 17. Fontecchio filling out the stat sheet as always. And then lastly, the Red Star Maccabi game ended with a Red Star victory. Red Star scored 84 points. Okay. Kalinic led the way with a PIR 22, scoring 15 points and he had 4 offensive rebounds. Okay. He was doing his thing. And then James Nunnally been hooping lately. 24 points. Hey, Nunnally been hot lately, boy.
He's one of them dudes that he can fit anywhere for real. He's at his best.
Man.
He can fit anywhere.
Man, he's got that flamethrower, man. And we got a Milan fan in the comments. Mario D'Antonio. I like it. Forza Milan. We got some Milan fans in the comments, but yeah, no, I think and then the rest of the games for this round, EuroLeague. Let's see what games we got. Any other games lined up today? We got no, that's tomorrow. We got Zalgiris in Barcelona. Monaco's playing Efes at Monaco. That should be a good game. Fenerbahce has Bayern. Oh, that's the next week. So we just got 2 more games. Sorry. Zalgiris and Barcelona. Barcelona's going to be on the road. That'll be tough for them. And then Monaco is hosting Efes. So that'll be an interesting game. That's definitely going to be a battle of the guards over there in Monaco. It should be fun. Yeah. Anytime, Shane Micic and Mike James going head to head. But hey, quiet as it's kept. Monty Eunice is one of my favorite bigs in EuroLeague, man. He's tough. He's tough to me, man. He does a little bit of everything. Like, he's tough to me, man. I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah. He's super big, man, but I think he's super versatile, man. He can pass and shoot it, get left hook, right hook. I love the details. Yeah, he
is. I like Monaco team in general. They got a lot of talent over there, man. They got a lot, especially at the guard spot with Dwayne Bacon and obviously Mike James.
Yeah.
But
I like Alpha Diallo too.
Talent over there. Yeah. And what's the young fella, big man? I don't know why I'm blanking on from Alabama. Jump out the gym.
Hall.
Hall, yeah, Dante Hall. Hall. He reminds me of a little bit of Gani Lawal.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Scott, man. Anytime as a point guard, anytime you get a dude who rim run like that, I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had Gani on the Watchalong, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, if I was a GM and I could have my Watchalong roster, man, I might be undefeated, man. I for sure would have a top team in EuroLeague. Even today, man. old knees and all, I still take them today.
Gotti, that is my guy, man. I got to play with him my rookie year in Italy, and we ended up going to the Falasta Siena with like Bobby Brown and them in the finals. Okay. And man, we had a hell of a team, like Gigi Datome, myself, Gani, Phil Goss, Bobby Jones. So we had, matter of fact, we had no, that was the next year we had Ricky Morosini, but either way, Gani is one of the most unique individuals I think I have ever met. That's my guy, one of the best people I ever met. But that man would never stop. There is not a day that's not entertaining with Gani.
He was definitely a dope guest, man. He's definitely a dope guest to have. But looks like we got our second half about to be underway, man. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you some bail right here. So it's like, look, if you want to get out of that situation that you was in by choosing Madrid, I'm gonna let you slide over. We got space. We got space on the Milan train if you're trying to ride.
Hey man, you told me at the beginning ain't no changing up, so I'm rocking with Madrid. A la Madrid. Let's get it.
Okay. Hey, it was really just a test. I wasn't gonna let you change. It was just a test. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if you're a man of your word or not. But
I'm always.
All right. I can respect that. I can always respect that. But second half is now underway. Milan has the ball. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen, 41-41. And
I was gonna say,
let's see what adjustments these teams make.
Man, facts. There you go. Right, that's a nice little play. You know what? Who is Kyle? Yeah, Kyle. And I was gonna say they put Melly at the 5 for a minute in that first half. That's kind of a Tavares neutralizer if they can get away with that. So pull him away from the basket a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. But it's I want to see Tavares stretch him out then. Stretch him out, big fella. Come on, man.
Hold on, man. Give us our 2 points. Give us our 2 points, man. Why the operator not giving us our points, man? What's up, man?
It's coming. It's 43-43, man. You acting like this is a dominoes game.
Man, give us our points, man. What y'all on? Facts.
Nah, for sure. But man, that was a heck of a screen there.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Ghani too. Ghani might be mad at me for telling this story, but it's he's very religious. He used to have Bible study, and that was my rookie year. So I used to try and slide out the crib real quick before I lived right next door to him. And this man, I tried to slide out the crib one day. He done opened the door to me. Jay, you coming to Bible study? I said, I guess. Like, man, he over there with them lengthy prayers. I was like we really in church. So I was like, man, I got to go.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, nice for sure. He's good people. But what are they arguing about right now? They
I think they caught a foul on that.
Delaney, yeah. Oh yeah, on the 3 ball from Delaney. Ooh, Delaney missed a free throw. You don't see that often. You definitely don't see that often. But yeah, I think if Delaney can get going, man, this game will get real interesting. Get real interesting. Quick.
Dang, it's 2. Yeah. Coach ain't feeling that.
Yeah, nah. He need these buckets, especially on the road. But it's all right. Law of averages. He missed a couple of these free throws. He gonna get that touch back. Was there a particular gym in EuroLeague you like shooting at the most?
Ooh,
tough bucket.
I think for me, so actually we didn't even get to go because of COVID. We didn't go to Alba that year, but obviously Alba, ASVEL. I'm trying to think. I really loved Zalgiris. I don't even know if I shot it that well there, but I loved Zalgiris. The atmosphere, just it was cool. Right. I liked those backdrops, because at Wisconsin we play in a pro style arena. So just anytime you get to play in those type of backdrops, I really loved it. So
okay.
So I'd probably say Zalgiris.
Yeah, the energy. Yeah, a lot of the guests that come on here always talk about the energy in that arena. It's just unreal. It's one of the best for sure.
Man, there and Maccabi, I think, were two of my 2 favorite places to play.
Everybody says Maccabi too.
Hey, man.
Everybody says Maccabi's. Maccabi's always dope, man. The Maccabi one always caught me off guard though, just from like playing it. Like I played in Israel 3 years, and played countless games against Maccabi, derbies and playoff series and stuff like that. So it's like, I guess because I was just so used to it, I just figured like, just seeing like the game, like the Greek derbies and the other atmospheres, I just felt like those would probably be ahead of Maccabi's.
Yeah.
Guest after guest after guest I've had on here, they always mention Maccabi, man, and I was just like, I thought that was just super interesting, man. But nah, that's dope though. Yeah, Maccabi is.
I played there too. I played in Cologne, and going there with Cologne versus going there for EuroLeague, man. Like that vibe that you get when they play in the Israeli national anthem before the game, and all the fans are singing along to that. That's honestly probably one of the top 5, I guess, traditions that I could think of that I've been able to kind of experience and be a part of. It really gave me chills. Like I was like, oh, this is fire. This is really fire. So. Maccabi is it.
Yeah, for sure, man. And speaking of historic clubs, Real Madrid, we want to wish Real Madrid a happy birthday. They recently turned 120 years old. This is the football and the basketball club. They celebrated with this photo. A whole lot of trophies in there. A whole lot of trophies in there. Do you have any Real Madrid memories or a favorite Real Madrid player that you used to enjoy watching?
Oh man, you know what? I really don't know if I got a favorite Madrid. Even growing up back in the States, I was like, I might get in trouble. I was a Barcelona guy. You know, I like Messi. I like Messi more than Ronaldo. So Messi and Neymar as far as soccer, and even in basketball, like man, now Nick. I love watching Nick play. That's a tough shot right there. So off the rip, I don't know if I got a favorite Madrid moment. I don't know if I got one.
It's all good. They ain't pay none of your bills, so you know what I'm saying?
At all.
You ain't hurt no feelings, man. But you know, viewers, if you got everybody back home, if you guys got any players or any Real Madrid memories, feel free to share and join in on the conversation. But yeah, man, I think Campazzo was he was always fun to watch for me in Real Madrid. He was always somebody I used to just love his energy. I mean, obviously his passing and stuff like that was really dope, but I thought for like a little player, for a little guard, man, he was just he was electric, man. And you know, I think that was he was one of my favorite Real Madrid players, and I ain't really watched soccer like that, so I can't even add too much on there, man. I never really got into that. But yeah,
the highlights, man.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, man. You know, as of and right now you're playing in Japan. Obviously, it's a completely different world, and you celebrated your last birthday in Japan, and we got a video of that. So how have you been enjoying the experience playing over there? You know, as compared to and what's the style like? You know, in regards to the style of play in Japan versus you know, Europe and EuroLeague.
Man, that's funny. I was fresh out of quarantine right there too. No, it's dope, man. You know, Japanese culture is super cool, super respectful. Very organized. Everything is very rule oriented. You know, people are on their P's and Q's over here. Just in general, like I always tell people the story when you go to the train here. If you want to stand on the escalator going to the train, you stand on the left, and if you want to walk down it, you go down the right. And people do not break rank at all. Like people don't throw trash on the ground, nothing like that. So the culture is super cool. The league is growing. Damn, they call it sports team. That's crazy.
Got Tavares with other sports
wow. No, but the culture is super cool. The league itself is growing. I think it's very, very cool what they're trying to do with the league. You know, they have the rule where you can only have 2 imports on the floor, and most of the imports are big guys here. So I'm one of the few guards over here, and you know, part of the reason is because you know you kind of have to have a naturalized big, a guy with the Japanese passport or a Japanese big to get a guard here. So I kind of made that choice to come over here, just in part because of COVID, with the uncertainty with the economies and stuff like that. And then, you know, it's worked out to the point where I've enjoyed it. I obviously missed it's not as competitive as EuroLeague, obviously. Not too many places are, so you do miss that competition factor. But, you know, the Japanese players are getting better and better every year, which obviously we know is a big part of building the league, to have your domestic players keep improving. And dang, well, he can kick.
He got ejected? Oh, it looked like Tavares got ejected.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a huge
switch
blow.
sides.
No. You gonna have to stay put. You locked in. I gave you your bailout. I gave you a bailout before the half.
Yo, that was this is unforeseen circle. What's the force majeure? Force majeure? Hey, what's up, man? I need that.
Nah, but to explain what happened for the fans, for the viewers back home, on the offensive rebound, I guess Tavares was frustrated, and it appeared he might have hit Kyle Hines inappropriately, and they've decided to eject him from the game. So, they'll be playing the rest of this game without Tavares, and I think the tension is rising over there in Madrid right now, because this is they got a 1-point lead, but this was not part of the plan with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Man, this is with Tavares out, how does your game plan change now if you're Madrid, or does it change at all?
Ooh, I don't know that it changes too much. Like you said, they're execution team, and Poirier is more than capable of kind of filling that role. Mm-hmm. I think if you're Milan, you kind of change. You really attacking the rim now. Like, you really trying to put pressure on the defense, especially on them guards. Malcolm, I think some opportunities open up for Malcolm to get in the paint and do things and create for others. Get downhill.
Right.
I think it's one of those games where Siobhan Shields was out here. I haven't seen. He's not even out here now.
He's not playing today. It's a big shot by Melly, though.
That's a big shot. Yeah, that's one of the games that Siobhan Shields was. If he was out here, I think he really becomes a X factor. But hopefully, hopefully we can stay strong. Keep the energy picking up already. Both sides. It's a pivotal part.
Both sides. They making shots now, man. It's I think it's that's kind of like the benefit for Madrid is you have so many players. It's almost like you put Poirier in there. It's just plug and play. You don't get the rim protection as much as when you have Tavares in there, but he still can protect the rim. So I think you don't lose too much. But I think they're arguing here. Was this a goaltend? Did they call it goaltend?
Was that a goaltend?
I don't know.
They called it tech.
They called it tech because maybe they wanted a goaltend. Man, I don't know. It looked like it was close. It
was close, but but even right there, that's one of those things right away. I guess there's a lot of ways to attack the rim. They went right to Melly, right to Tavares is in there. I don't even know if you try that. So
yeah, for sure. No, they're all smart basketball players. They know who in the paint.
Wow.
They know when King Kong. That's a big shot. Sergio Ewell hit a big 3-pointer. He gonna rise to the occasion. He ready for this moment.
I was just gonna say, you knew as soon as he came off that screen, that was going in. Yeah, you knew exactly what time it was.
59-55.
Pass.
It is
rebound that. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Energy.
59-55. It's cool. You just gotta weather the storm. We right there.
I was just playing about switching sides. I was just joking about that. We out here, man.
Nah. You serious, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, man. I see. I feel like Spanish fans, they be cracking me up, and they be going it's probably not more than other fans, but their celebrations, the ones with the arms out going crazy, they be cracking me up, man. Hype out
they
there.
should. We should. They should make some. They should make some highlight tapes of fan reactions from just so we can compare. From country to country, it would be interesting. To see how that differentiates, but yeah, man, I think the energy right now, man, on both ends, defensively, offensively, everybody's moving at a different pace right now. After Tavares got kicked out, it's like everybody, it's like Milan knew the opportunity, and then Real Madrid knew the risk.
That's what. Good pass.
Good pass. That was goaltending.
That was definitely goaltending.
Like Paulo don't like that one. That was goaltending for sure. So that would make the score 59-57, 2-point game with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Real Madrid has the ball. But,
Sergio Llull got that. He got that ability to like low key like end the game without. He play hero ball, but playing within the offense, man. Like it's almost just a part of what they do now. Like that is so dope.
Nah, they expect that, and they low key like they feed off of that, man. Because I feel like if he hits one of those types of shots, like late in the game, like 2 minutes left, that gym is gonna be buzzing for the rest of the time, man. That's it's like players like him, Spanolis, you know what I mean, Rodriguez, like that's kind of what they are known for, And so if you get them in their home gyms and it's late clock, late games, like this type of shot here. If it was fourth quarter, that's going in. Fourth quarter, that's going in.
Heat seekers,
for sure. But we got 59-57. It's Milan's ball with 3 minutes left, and see if Milan, man, can turn this corner again, man. Looks like they got their second unit out. Jerry and Grant.
It's the group that got them back into it, though. So shoot.
Nah, for sure. Got a big offensive rebound there. Oh, bang out. I didn't know he had that. All right. Devin Hall with a bang out, so we got tied up at 59.
Man, he been having a good game. Quite like he been having one of them.
He's definitely made some. He's definitely made some shots here. Let me check and see what he got for this game. Devin Hall is 13. Yeah, he's got 13. He's 5 for 9 from the field. He's definitely playing well. Man, I think like having good hands is such a skill for bigs. It's such an underrated skill, man. Like.
I don't think people understand like how that changes the game, like just in terms of the reads you can make and what you're comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're throwing the ball and stuff like that kind of changes your ability to make plays as a guard.
Yeah,
at least mentally, if not anything else.
And it gives and it gives the guards confidence to give them the ball, man. And Milan is just taking the lead, 61-59. And we got a timeout from Real Madrid. We got 1 minute and 36 left in the third quarter with the nice tough drive and lay for Devin Hall. And we got a 2-point game, man. That's Real Madrid about to start getting tight, man. They're about to start getting tight.
Man, that's the next man up for again. That's a real thing in EuroLeague. We talking about Siobhan Shields. He kind of filling that role with him out. Everybody everywhere else they talk about next man. That's a real thing in EuroLeague. A dude out here about to go for 20.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think, with Milan having some players out, man, it's good for these other guys to get some, time and experience like Troy Daniels and Jerry and Grant. For them to get some valuable experience, especially heading towards the end of the season, because playoff time coming. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, and so for them to get experience in these type of games, like big games, meaningful games, I think is huge. So,
that's facts.
But yeah, funny story, man. We used to play with Jerry and Grant's brother, Jirai. I used to play with him in Hulong actually years ago, and. Every time he missed like a dunk or a layup or stuff, we'd be like, "Yo, if Horace was your daddy, you would have made that."
Yeah, he got Harvey.
He got Harvey. He used to
bad twin.
He used to make fun of his dad because it was twins. It's like Horace was your daddy, you would have made that one.
Yeah, wow for that.
Well, yeah, man. 59-61. Madrid trying to bounce back in this third quarter, right? Rudy with the sidestep. No good. Loose ball foul there. Loose ball fouls. Poirier gets hit on the offensive rebound. Got 1:14 left, man. I think Real gotta get back to penetrating, man. It's and I think especially with Tavares out, because like Tavares, even if you're not penetrating, you could just throw the ball to the roof and he's just gonna catch it high and keep it high, and he's gonna get you that paint touch that you need. But you know, without having such a big target, especially on pick and rolls, man, it's they gotta get some penetration. That's a big bucket. It's that pull up. That's a big pull up.
I mean, let's go back to what we talking about. I mean, keep harping on the same thing. But it's where you kind of, especially in modern basketball, you need a guard that can kind of, or a wing or whatever it is, that can put pressure, make shots, do all that. So, hopefully,
and I think
for my sake, Hertel keep doing that.
And I think too, you know, I think that's one of the things that you know, Madrid's been doing since the beginning of the game was also getting Deck some post touches. You know, I think that also, you know, gets the defense to drop. You know, as they've been trying to exploit Deck, especially when Troy Daniels was guarding. But they gotta keep that recipe up, man. I'm surprised, man, they ain't gave because they usually, well, I guess they haven't given him the ball, but they usually give Yabusele a lot more, you know, isolations like on that clear side. But I guess they haven't running it on that in that corner. But they've been having that wingman sitting in on the drives, and he's been shooting the jumpers. Because they usually clear out a lot of stuff for Yabusele on a clear side. I haven't seen them do that too much today.
Yeah, he's been a little quiet today. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's been getting off, but like lately in this third quarter, he hasn't outside of that tray ball he hit. There you go. He got an open look. Tray ball.
Right on cue.
That's a big shot.
To talk about you like that. I'm at G.
61, 17, 15 seconds left.
Hey, man. Look, this is the second time they given Milan an advantage on the scoreboard. Yeah, I got to choose. What's going on over there, man? It's 64-61, man.
That's a big bucket, Mout.
Wow.
Woo. That's a big bucket. And one layup. Malcolm Delaney split the pick and roll and got the and one lady. Ooh, and one lay over Yabusele. So he'll be going to the free throw line with 2 seconds left. Yeah, that is a tough lay, man. Dang.
Put him in jail like that lay.
See, Madrid ain't been closing out the quarters. They ain't been closing out the quarters well. See if they can get a – Delaney's missing everything from the free throw line. He missed again. Almost hit that, but that is the end of the third quarter. We're knotted up at 64-64. This game is going to come down to the wire, man. We got a great game. Walter Tavares has been ejected, but both teams are holding on. But while we're at this third quarter break, I'd like to bring your attention to the Final Four tickets being on sale for starting from March 16th at 12 o'clock, 12 noon Central Eastern European time. You can buy your Final Four tickets at the letter F, the number 4, tickets.com, f4tickets.com for the event in Belgrade. There will be pre-sales for fans who bought tickets for the canceled 2020 Final Four and EuroLeague TV subscribers. This is the first time in 3 years that fans will be allowed back in the Final Four arena. So what you think that atmosphere is going to be like, man, over in Belgrade for the Final Four?
Man, that's going to be electric for real. Them people go. but I don't think Belgrade. Did Belgrade ever shut down like that?
Not like that. Not like that for the pandemic.
Yes.
I don't think they've had it too bad, but it's but you know, there's going to be fans from all over the world, man. It's going to be
true.
Belgrade's going to be bumping. It's
that city going to be rocking.
Sure.
That's definitely going to be rocking.
Yeah. So who's your Final Four? Who you got going to the Final Four?
Oh man, these two right here for sure. And then the top 3 teams, I think Madrid, Barcelona, and I like Milan going this year as long as they stay healthy. And then the 4th team is hard for me to go against Efes, even though I know they struggled a little bit this year. But if Shane and Mičić are healthy and they get to clicking, I just don't see a lot of teams beating them in a 5-game series, like with those two dudes on the floor, and then obviously Dunston and everybody else they got. But I just think they got a lot.
Yeah,
but I like Milan. When was the last time Milan went to Final Four?
Last year.
Okay, but before that, last year they finally broke it. Before that,
yeah. Oh, I'm not sure before that. Yeah, it's been a while. It had definitely been a while. It's been a long while. But, I think it's I got Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and I got Olympiacos squeaking in there, man. I've said that from the beginning. I got Olympiacos squeaking in there. They're so good at home, bro. And I think that, if you can control home, especially in a playoff series, I think you're gonna have some success. But I like Olympiacos team a lot, so I think they're gonna squeak in there. Delaney sneaks by, gets another bucket, man. He's getting going. Malcolm getting going. 66, 64. Don't let him get a look at his tray ball. You know it's going up. Don't let him get a look.
Yeah, see, they knew it too. They picking him up early. Him up early.
He's starting to get his little confidence back. Don't let him get another look, man. Delaney gonna start cooking.
Oh,
he almost lost that one. 68-64. Oh, smoked it.
Good defense, Trey.
That is good defense. Real Madrid's bringing the ball up. We got 8 minutes left in this game. 68-64. Real Madrid is down, trying not to lose their 5th straight game. This will be 5 if they lose this game, as they've lost 4 previously. But, still a lot of basketball to be played.
Yeah, they got to.
And I like
struggling for offense, huh?
Yeah, I like Real Madrid. I mean, I like Milan. Defensively, man, I think they're really solid, man. They defend, man, and they rotate well. They always seem to be in the right positions. That is a tough bucket.
Yeah.
Thomas Hurtel it's almost like a fade 3-pointer. 67-68. That's tough.
Milan is really versatile, both sides of the ball. Like even with this action with Kyle Hines kind of playing this Georgetown 5, or that's pretty dope to see. I think in Europe, that's pretty dope to see.
I would only say I would wish they would. Because they were running that guard to guard pin down into that handoff. I wish they would have kind of ran it a little closer to the corner so they had a little more space and speed to come off of it. Because regardless if they switch, like somebody's at like a standstill, I felt like they were a little too close. It's kind of hard to get some momentum, but I do like that set though. I do like that set. I think that's it's kind of cool because obviously Kyle's a capable passer as well and a great screener.
Yeah, especially gives that guard more space to kind of get downhill from that opposite side too.
Yeah, another turnover.
Good pass.
Oh, good pass. Real's back on top now, 69-68.
Hurtel stepping up, man.
Hurtel is stepping up, man. This is why you pay for experience.
Yeah.
This is why you pay for experience in moments like this. It's that's a tough pass. Oh my goodness. Malcolm Delaney just threaded the needle to Kyle Hines, and it got 70-69. That was tough. Would you have threw that?
Man.
Would you try to sneak that in there this late in the game?
Shoot, if I'm on Milan and I got margin for error, yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying?
it kind of depends on what your leash is like. It depends on what that leash is like.
That who you got on the floor. You know what I'm saying? If we got a little less talent, we can't afford those turnovers. Here go Malcolm. Ooh, that was not going to.
Oh. Yeah, did he touch it? Did it look like he touched that one? Malcolm had a nice
they
drive.
ain't call it. Let's go. We the other way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we travel.
But man, we got to score 70-69. Madrid just turned it over, and we right back. Milan.
You know what?
This
And
is gonna come down to the last shot.
Man, it's looking like it. This is gonna be. I would love to see this as a Final Four matchup, though, to the 2 games that they done had.
Sure.
But this, good pass.
Great pass.
Man, this is talk about Madrid's depth, but shoot, I guess I was
Milan solid.
Missing what, 3 guys? Man, they missing three guys. Gigi, Sergio Rodriguez, and Shields. Oh, there you go.
3 key guys too. That's 3 starters right there. You missing out.
Man,
it's always gotta go.
Yeah, it's always surprising to me. Like they don't try something with Poirier or Hines, just a duck in or something. I know Hines is crazy tough on defense, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, something to get close to the basket.
Yeah. For sure. Delaney just hit a tough bucket, man. 74-71, 4.5 left. See, this is where it's getting to that moment, man. Start having them flashbacks. Start to relapse.
Man.
Start to relapse. But I feel like, I think they need to get Yabusele back in there, man. I mean, just for energy purposes, you know what I mean? Just as even with his skill set and whatnot. That was a tough pass. But,
no, that pass was OD.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure something out. Whose ball is it coming out of this timeout?
It's gotta be Madrid. I think Madrid. I want to say Madrid.
Madrid ball. Yeah, man, but they're gonna have to. Man, I think Milan's definitely got the momentum right now. They flowing. They're getting some. They're definitely getting some like easy looks, man. I think. He's got to get the starters back in. He's got to get Yabusele back in there. I might even try Goss. I might even try that guard lineup with Goss, Hurtel, Yabusele, Poirier, and Deck. I think I'm rolling with that lineup to ride this game out.
They got to have their athletes out here. No, 100%. I would agree. They gotta get them athletes out here. Shoot, I might even go small. I might even go. You said who you say? Poirier. Yeah. I might even try. I don't know if they.
Yeah, you could go small too. Yeah, you could go small
5 and see what happens.
Yeah, you could definitely go small out here. Oh, that's a big bucket. Hurtel with the tray ball. The pick and roll, my goodness.
They need it.
That's exactly what they needed. We got to talk. Going head to head right now, 74-74. Let's see, Devin Hall trying to find pump fake three. I was just about to say I hate those 3-pointers. I hate pump fake 3-pointers, but he hit it. I was like, yo, you gonna pump fake, just don't shoot it. Just don't shoot it. I hate pump fake 3-pointers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that an offensive foul? And he got the offensive foul. Shut up, Ant. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. Jerry and Grant hits a pump fake 3-pointer and then picks up the foul on the other end coming off the screen. Those are 2 tough buckets for both teams, man. Back to back, man. This is a great game. 77-74. Milan's up with the ball. A little under 3.5 left in the game. Let's see. Devin Hall,
Tavares,
super
there you go.
consistent. Devin Hall, super
There you
consistent, man. Milan steady attacking the rim. And 79,
How many
74.
layups they got this half, man? How many layups they got at the rim this half, man?
Man, they know exactly what they're doing. 79, 74. Tavares not there to hold down the paint, and Milan has been going to the rim repeatedly. So it's like at that point you gotta have Poirier in there. He's your best shot at rim protection right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you go small and just because all these layups are coming, these guards are putting them in jail. They're waiting. Yeah. Go small, switch. Yeah, just go small and switch and see. Especially G big enough to kind of stay in front of these dudes, or quick enough to stay in front of these dudes. And
keep it interesting, right?
I don't know. That's probably something they don't work on. I can't imagine they work on that too often. But
right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're definitely more experienced with the two big lineups. So, yeah, they might have to go with Poirier in this moment here because it's winning time, man. I mean, gosh, that's just gonna suck for Real Madrid to lose 5 in a row if they lose this game. That's tough. I wonder when was the last time that they lost 5 in a row. I don't know, but they searching for another hero trade. Hertel almost hit hit another 3, but we got a 2-on. Is that a foul? Delaney gets fouled on the transition layup, and we got to score 74-79. 2 minutes 54 seconds left, and Malcolm Delaney's going to the free throw line for 2, and it looks like we got a tech. We got a tech on Gabriel Deck, maybe, or Poirier, one of the two.
Ooh,
we got a technical foul. So you got a technical foul. So it's gonna be a free throw. Oh, wipe your mouth, play. We got a free throw and then 2 shots coming up. 74-80. Under 3 minutes left. All right, man. It's man, it is it might be a wrap, man. It might be a wrap. I know there's still time left, but it might be a wrap, man. I don't know if Real's gonna score quick enough, but I feel a hero shot from Delaney. Keep missing free throws, man. I wonder what he was shooting from the line, like coming into this, because his percentage off the drop crazy.
Below 50 now. Yeah,
he's low 50. He's missing everything from the line right now. But I feel a hero shot from Ewell coming up.
Yeah, they cut to him too quick for him to not hit one.
Right. I feel like Sergio. He gonna be spotting up at the logo.
There you go. They went small.
Ooh,
Madrid went small.
Looked like Rudy Fernandez got hurt. Looked like he might have hurt his shoulder or something like that on that driver's wrist. Took a bad fall there. It looked like he hurt his wrist or something like that. So we still got I can't believe Delaney. Let me see what Delaney's shooting from the free throw line today. Delaney
3 of 7 or something.
He's 2 for 6. I think he's 2 for 6 from the line today.
Man, if I remember correctly, I think he struggled last time they put at the line when they played. I remember him maybe not as bad, maybe being like 2 for 5 or something like that last time they played.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's probably 2 for 6, but I know the stats are a little slow today, so he might be 3 for 8. But yeah, Delaney's struggling from the free throw line, man. But we got a 7-point game, 74-81. Rudy Fernandez just left the game. Looks like he hurt something. He hurt something. So much for going small now. You got Trey Tompkins back in. Did he dislocate a finger? Oh, it's his wrist. Yeah, they wrapping his wrist up. Man.
I want to know if they went small as a strategy or because of that. Who got that technical, Poirier or?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it was Poirier, but I mean that's his shooting wrist too. That ain't good. Definitely don't want to have any injuries on that shooting arm, if at all. But okay, so he hits a bucket. We 76-81, 2.5 minutes left in this game. Milan's ball, trying to close this game out here. Looks like they're gonna drain a little clock. Devin Hall, Trey ball, no good. Madrid off and running. They get a bucket here. It's gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
You said they're gonna switch everybody but Melly? Oh, they playing it honest.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
There you go.
On defense there. Yeah.
Hines out there denying Ewell. That's a big bucket. Gabriel Deck. Pull up 78-81. Under 2 minutes left. Man, I feel like Deck's playing with a whole new confidence, man.
Yeah.
Whole confidence.
Yeah.
He got new life.
That's good.
Delaney. Oh, it looked good. Delaney missed the pull up.
Oh, got him.
Madrid's back.
And what?
Oh, good foul. Good foul. Gabriel Deck got fouled on the layup. 78-81. Gabriel Deck's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. We got a minute and 30 seconds left. A little over a minute and 30 seconds left. Yeah, he's been hoping, man. He's been hoping. Man, he missed a free throw. Deck missed his first one.
He didn't look like it. He didn't look too confident on that one. He kind of stepped back on that.
Sheesh. Man, everybody missing free throws today. He missed both.
Missed them both.
That's tough. 3-point game. Minute and a half left. That's tough.
Ooh,
he got the
got
steal.
it back.
Give me that.
Look up.
Give me that.
There you
Sergio.
go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
One more time.
2 for $1. I thought for sure he about to hit that one. He'd have made it if it was contested.
What they call?
That joint's a little too open, man.
Yeah, facts. Too much time to think about it.
Joe on 6 supporting Milan in the comments. We got some Milan fans in the comments. Everybody let us know who y'all going for. We got 78-81. Real Madrid is down 78-81 with a minute and 6 seconds left. But it is Real Madrid's ball. Baseline out. Let's see if they can make this a 1-point or a tie game here.
There we go. Here we go.
Running stagger for Sergio.
Shoot that.
See, Trey got to get to the corner, man.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
You knew it was going to happen. Wow. You knew it was going to happen. Sergio
That's crazy, man.
Sergio hits a huge
That's crazy,
ball.
man.
You knew it was going to happen.
Bro,
Going left, crossing back. That's a tough bucket. You knew it was going to happen. I'm sitting there getting mad at Trey Tompkins. He was hanging around on the wing. I'm like, bro, get to the corner. Get out of the way.
Yeah. Nah, he knew. You know what time it is. It don't matter. Ooh.
It don't matter where I'm at. I'm just, God.
It don't matter. I thought it was shooting from the logo.
Sergio, man, he lived for these moments, man. He lived for these moments. We got a tie game, 81-81, 40 seconds left. Malcolm Delaney or Devin Hall got that. Yep. We got to switch.
Ooh, really? Interesting.
Wow. They took a foul. Smart foul. Trey Tompkins took a foul. 31 seconds left. 81-81. Milan's ball right now.
Who Madrid got over there?
Over where?
You got to put on the bench sometimes. Maybe put another wing in there.
God,
But forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Melly in the action. No, are they putting?
Look like they're trying to get the same. Look like they're trying to get the same switch. Are you just gonna go on Yabusele? That's a tough matchup.
That's bold.
That's backcourt. Backcourt.
Touch that. Good
Backcourt.
defense, G.
That's great defense.
Yeah, that was a.
Yabusele.
That was an
That's
interesting.
Yeah, bro.
That's not a mismatch.
Nah, it's not. That's not your mismatch. That's not your mismatch. That's not your mismatch, brother. Like, you playing well,
interesting
man.
They took it out. Yeah, that's interesting. They took it out Malcolm hands too.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Twice.
Dennis, he's been on the ball. He's been on the ball a lot lately, but it's just, man. I mean, I wouldn't put Devin Hall against Yabusele for the bucket on that.
Nah.
Against Trey Tompkins, okay, I'm cool with that. Against Yabusele, I want a different matchup. If I'm Milan, I want a different matchup.
The facts.
But
I thought they was gonna try and bring Melly in there. If they switch with Melly, I mean, you kind of got a mismatch down low. They put one of them smaller guys on Melly.
Yeah, they had. I think Deck was guarding Melly on that last possession, but all right, we got a timeout. And all right, so what you doing if you Madrid right now? Coming out of this,
I think like you said earlier, I think you either clearing out something for Gershon, or getting something for Lowell off a down screen to make a play or a ball screen, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think one of those two guys.
Right.
I don't know all their sets, but shoot, if you could kind of put those two into action, maybe a flare to Sergio, and then get the ball to Gershon on a quick ISO or something like that going downhill. I think that'll get you the game right there.
Yeah, I think a couple months ago, I know they had something. Gershon ended up having a game-winning drive for the bucket. So I mean, I think with Gershon, if you clear out, he's gonna get a decent shot off. I think that's mainly what you want. Because he's too strong, man, for somebody to just stop you.
He's too,
You know. And look, I think that was the same. He turned it over. That was the same play I think they ran a couple months ago, and he had a layup on that same side. But now they got Delaney. Delaney versus
the matchup you want.
This is the mismatch.
Let's go home. Ooh.
They called a foul?
That's good.
Oh, no.
That's good.
No,
they didn't call a foul.
Okay. In the regulation, 81-81. In the regulation, Milan is tied up with Real Madrid, and we're going to extra innings here. We got a little extra time. Adding Kenter says, "Let's go Milan." Got some Milan fans in the comments, which is dope to see. Let's see how this plays out. But what's your philosophy on game-winning shots as a guard? You like jump shots, or you like to the basket?
I'm small, so I'm obviously jump shot. I think everybody is. I think the game-winning shot is a jump shot, regardless of who you are, unless you just, like you said, Gershon. But end of clock game winners are end of clock game winners are different than, I guess, the game winners with the shot clock still in play. Mm-hmm. I think there's just more to consider as far as like kickouts and guys collapse and stuff like that. So. Right. For me, I'm always just trying to get to my spot. Like that's the one time you really get to, like, for sure, get in your bag or get to your spot, and just be confident in whatever shots you take. So I'm gonna get a switch, get the matchup you want, get a dude shifted a little bit, and then just get into your shot. Play the odds, law of averages. You make it 45-50% of the time. Shoot,
right.
Can live with that.
Yeah, no, I had a coach, and he said in the very beginning of the season, he was like, any late clock situations or game-winning shot situations that we don't draw a play up, he said he just wants, we're going to put it into the best jump shooter's hands, and there's not going to be any screens. He just wants you, just like you were a kid playing at the playground, one-on-one, you got a light-sized defender on you most likely. Let the shot go and we'll live with it, because he's saying that, when you throw pick and rolls and a lot of stuff in there that could be switched too much to read, as opposed to, okay, I know I have to shoot this, I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like, let me just get this shot up. So I thought that was an interesting philosophy because it makes things a lot more simpler, especially at the end of the game when you already know, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. You already know what the end result's going to be. It's going to be a jumper, but it's just getting to that. So, I think that's
I think most teams are switching anyway too, so it's like most teams ain't doing nothing too crazy defensively, so it's like all that extra action is like, all right, maybe you catch someone sleeping.
Right.
Obviously, I think in the ATO is a little different, right? You could get some different actions, some misdirections and stuff like that. But
right.
Yeah, live ball is no question. Get it to your killer and go.
Yeah, and Gabriel Deck just drove at the beginning of overtime, got a foul, and he's at the free throw line, and he's shooting 2. Viewers see a couple comments I can't read, but if you guys got predictions as far as who's going to win this game, let us know. It's tight, and Madrid's up 2 now, 83-81, with a little under 5 minutes left. So. Yeah, man. I think
made them free throws last time. We would have been at the crib.
Man, what? And but those turnovers too, man. Both teams had key turnovers at the end of regulation, man. That those are buckets, or attempted shots at least. That's so key at the end of the game. It's just getting the shot off. You know what I mean? You ain't got to make them all, but let's just get as many shots off as we can. Ewell, a little strong on that pull-up 3. But 83-81. Sergio taking matters into his own hands again. Trey ball, can't give him 2 looks at it. Can't give him 2 looks at it. There he goes. There he goes.
He's celebrating like one of them fans. That's where they get it from.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
You can't give him 2 looks at the 3 though. Come on, man. Is that a miscommunication? Like they didn't know they was switching or what?
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it. Like when he brought it back, I don't know what they was doing.
You can't make those type of mistakes.
But shoot, I don't know. You never. Nah, you can't. But then again, they went small for a minute, and who knows? The guys is tired. But no, you definitely can't make not like that. Not on him, not like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it's just surprising because he just ran the same play like before that. You know what I'm saying? And he missed. And it's like, all right, let's talk this next one out. But
man, I know that's the reset on the shot clock or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 5-point game, 86-81. Ben Bentil. I forgot about him. I forgot he ain't been playing today either. Yeah, Milan got bodies. Low key. Yeah, Hines is getting back. They weren't switching on that. Hines is going back to his. Yeah, they gotta talk that out. The big gotta talk that one. I feel like it always has to be the big. It's always got to be the big star.
Yeah, no doubt. But that's again maybe it's the reset on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Maybe you think he's coming up.
They got them confused. But Hines got the ball now, trying to get them into offense, and Delaney Hines pick and roll. Ooh, is that a charge? Yep. Yabusele making plays. Yabusele takes the charge on Kyle Hines on the pick and roll, and it is Madrid's ball. He was outside. He had them heels up. He had his heels up.
Man, turn on the challenge light, man. Turn on the challenge light.
Yeah, throw out the flag.
Man, something.
Yeah, it was close, but 86-81, Madrid's definitely got the momentum right now. Sergio Ewell
about to take the
kind of taking this game over right now. He just gonna get 100 ball screens till he get a shot.
Yeah, don't worry about this roll. I'm gonna shoot it. Don't worry about this roll. I'm gonna shoot it.
Sergio hits another bucket, man. Jeez. 88-81. Sergio Ewell's taking this game over. We got 3 minutes left. And okay, now we're starting to see some Spanish. I'm assuming these are Spanish fans now. They're coming out the woodwork.
Oh, they was
so
quiet.
Nice of you guys to show up. So nice of you guys to show up.
It was quiet. That's wild.
Oh, that's a big block.
Ooh, good D. Good block. Good play.
That's a big block by Poirier.
That's safe too.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to learn Spanish right now too. I wish my Spanish ain't where it need to be. I'm trying to learn, but whatever Sergio he's saying, come set this screen and move. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, he passed that. Wow.
There you go. He passed that one.
Good pass.
Oh, he lost it, and he fouled. Yeah, Nigel Williams-Goss lost the ball on the cut and ended up fouling. So they're not in the bonus right now, though, are they? Or they might be. Shoot.
Yeah, they gotta be, right. They don't reset overtime unless they change it.
Yeah, I don't think it resets in overtime. So and it's late. So
man, is that out of bounds if he's stepping on dude who's out of bounds when he got the ball? Like, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like, his foot didn't come down out of bounds, but he's stepping on the dude out of bounds.
I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know. Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. But we got 88-83. Real Madrid's up. We got 2 minutes left. And see what Sergio, man. Just go and make a play. You've been making plays all this time. Don't stop now. Pull up three.
I passed it last time. That was a mistake, team. Shoot again.
Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that again. Sergio had to look. And now we got to get another hero shot. He
gonna run some clock to shoot it again.
Oh, and he got to lay up. Yo, Sergio's tough, bro. He lived for these moments. He been quiet all game.
He do.
He been quiet all game. And he turning up right now. he the king of Madrid,
like
man.
a little kid, man. He is. He got that kid energy out there when he gets to these moments.
He do, man.
That's neat.
He doing his thing though. He carrying them right now though. I mean, he got how many points he got in this overtime alone?
It's all of them. All of them.
Bad. That's bad.
Space, anybody else scoring?
Yeah, I don't think so. I can't stand bad space. That's a big shot, Devin Hall. 90-86. Devin Hall hits a tray ball. We got 1:15 left. Let's see how this one's gonna finish out. Yeah, I mean, you just throw the ball. You got two guys standing right next to each other. Like, yeah, it's like nobody's open. Gone. See, wow. Yeah, Sergio just threw. That's one thing. Sergio gonna hit some shots, but then he gonna shoot some of those too. He missed everything on that one.
Ooh.
Devin should have shot that one. Oh, another good pass.
Oh, dang.
Trey ball. Milan right back in it.
Not going away, man. Golly.
89-90. 89-90. How much time left?
Oh, you got his toe on the line, though. There's a 38 seconds or something like that. He toe on the line.
Okay, Fool's on the line. Fool's on the line. Okay, we got a 90-88. 90-88. 37 seconds left.
Ooh, did he get behind?
It's close. He might. It's tough to tell from that angle. You got to look in the front. But they said it was a 2, right? They ruled it a 2 on the court.
Yeah, they ruled it a 2 on the court. Shout out the camera guy. Look at the work. I see respect right there.
Nah, he on the line. He on the line.
See that angle? Look, yep, 2.
He on the line.
That's my man. The other ref, I forget his name. That was my favorite ref. Him right there that just walked in. I forget his name, but he.
Why letting you get away, letting you hack the other point guards?
Yeah, let me push and stuff like that, and let me flop and do all that. He let me play. I go tell him something. Next play, I was getting the call. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
You all right with me? You all right with me?
Yeah.
All right, so where we at? Okay, we got 37 seconds left. So that was a 2-pointer. So it's 90-88. It's Madrid's ball. Obviously, you got to play for the stop. See what kind of action Madrid gets into. They've been letting Sergio rock, but I wonder if they're gonna try and run something now that they got a set.
Might change it up.
They're going to
get G involved.
Yeah, they try to do a step-up screen with Sergio. Ooh, he missed it. Okay, Milan got the ball. We got 18 seconds left.
What is?
Are they trying to take a foul?
Ooh!
Jump ball.
They call jump ball.
On the layup. Wow! I thought it was a foul.
I thought it was too. Ooh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah, it could have been. Oh, jump ball.
Oh shoot! I forgot they
jump it up.
Changed that rule.
Okay, we got 11 seconds left. Jumping it up with Real and Madrid. So you know you got to get a quick foul. I don't know if he.
Ain't no way he winning this jump.
Yeah, I don't think he's winning this jump. So we got 11.9 seconds. It's gonna be.
Can you sub here? Can you sub?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they could do. Let's see here. Oh, what they call? Is that out of bounds on who? Like Deck might have got hurt. But
it looked like it was off. I don't know who that was.
I don't know who was out.
Somebody stepped on the line.
Everybody was. Yeah, they're gonna have to go to the.
Oh yeah,
he's out.
Ooh! Did his foot come down?
Deck is out, right?
Deck was out.
He landed awkward on his foot.
No, it was. I didn't know if he landed out of bounds before he threw it off, dude.
I thought his right foot might have touched before he threw it as Deck was trying to save the ball. Got 9 seconds left. The refs are going to go to the replay. As on the jump ball, the ball's flying out of bounds, and they're trying to see if Deck had the ball. Yep, it's Milan's ball. 9.5 seconds left. Milan's ball. Let's see what happens. Okay, Milan's ball. 9 seconds left. I'm giving it to
big end too.
I'm giving it to Delaney right now.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to give it to Delaney at this. Yeah, they're gonna run. They're running one of them off a stagger, if not both.
Delaney bring Poirier in. Ooh! No, don't do that. No, don't.
Oh, they caught an offensive foul.
Don't do
that. Foul on Delaney. Running into Sergio. Wow. Yo. That might be some home cooking.
Nah. Yeah, don't. Hey, man, that's a win for me, though. So, I'll take it. But,
all right, Real Madrid's ball. Foul on Malcolm Delaney. Real Madrid's ball, 90-88. Man.
I don't know if I like that call, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. I think you almost, I think that's just a no call. You just let them play. You just let them play that one out.
How many seconds were left just now?
It was 9. It was 9 seconds left. 9.2.
9?
It was 9.
Dang.
It was 9.5, I think. Now 7.3 seconds. So we got
that was
Real Madrid
2.2
taking it out from their own baseline. Inbound, quick foul. Okay, 6.5 seconds left, 90-88. Nigel Williams-Goss going to the free throw line. This will be a huge win for them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely is.
Definitely is.
Reverse fortunes. 90-88. Nigel Williams-Goss is at the free throw line. 6 seconds left. Let's see if he's going to make both of them, man. Everybody been shooting terrible right now. It's almost like the rim's moving.
Yeah.
I
think he missing one of these.
Nah.
Never mind.
He got the first one. 91-88. If he make this, it's over. If he make this, it's over.
Yeah, it might be a
Real Madrid at the free throw line. Nigel Williams-Goss makes both free throws. 92-88, 6 seconds left. Looks like Madrid's going to walk away with this one. Looks like they're going to walk away with this one. Yeah, it's over. Look like you might have got a win here. It was close, man.
Yeah, I told my boy Sergio. Oh, yeah. I already knew what time. As soon as he checked back in, they was down 7, and they did the cut to the back of his jersey. You knew what time it was.
Nah, that's a fact. You already know. Real Madrid wins that game, 92-88. Man, who's your MVP for that game?
I mean, shoot, it's the obvious choice is Sergio Llull, man. The obvious. He took the game over. He started making them shots. It's an easy one.
He finished with 20 points. He finished with 20 points, man. He's he definitely took that game over, man. It was dope to see. And again, like we were talking about earlier, it's dope to see the older players doing what they known for, and he ended up winning that game. But I appreciate you pulling up to the Watchalong, man. It was a lot of fun.
Man.
If I had to take an L, I respect it. I'll take it. I'll take mine, and my head held high. So, but I appreciate you pulling up. Best of luck with your season out there, man. And hopefully we can get you back on here again, man.
Man, always down with it. Appreciate you having me, man. It was fun. I'm glad we got such a good game too. I can't wait to see them dudes, these teams hook up in the playoff or the postseason. Sure. It's gonna be dope.
For sure, man. And everybody back home, please don't forget to like and subscribe to EuroLeague's YouTube channel. Next week we'll be back on March 17th. Got a great game. Everybody stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Catch the rest of the EuroLeague games, and we're out.